You have obsessed, it's been your job to obsess over brand management for corporations, for public figures. And he's cutting against his image. I mean, it seems to me you either go all in and you go full on crazy because that's what your base wants, and you're going to continue narrowcasting, which keeps you at 33, 34, 35%. And, I mean, he will not get reelected. No. Mark it down. If he continues narrowcasting, he will lose badly. There were a couple polls out yesterday showing both Biden and Bernie Sanders just absolutely destroying him, like 51, 52% to 35, 36%. But he's narrowcasted. But if you're going to narrowcast, yeah. If you're going to expand your audience and have the guts to do that, knowing that your base is going to stay with you. But he's in a dead zone here. So what do you tell your client if your client is like Trump, bouncing back and forth with images, different images every day?
I'm going to give you the honest answer to that. I would, of course, when you're in the branding business, it's a very personal business. I would tell my client they need help. I watched the speech the other night. We've been at this for 2 years now, and we all try as intellectuals to analyze and get our arms around it. And I happened to stumble across the symptoms, the definition of a sociopath. And I'm not at all, I'm not trying to make noise.
Wait, no, Donnie, now come on. If GM came to you and one day they said, hey, we just put out this ad and it says we're sporting, we're sexy, and we're the new GM.
Obvious. I'd say, Joe,
and the next, hold on a second, and the next day they put out an ad that said, hey, we're your father's General Motors. You trusted us then, you can trust us now. And then the next day they said sporty, sexy, a new kind of GM. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. We don't need the pop psychiatry here. I'm saying, as a branding expert, what would you say to that GM CEO that changed his image radically every day?
I would say what any third grader would say to them. This is, you stand for something. You know, a brand is a set of values. The definition of a brand is, this is our platform, these are the values you stand for. And what I would also say to them is that if you keep changing every single day, you're going to have no credibility or anything. You're going to stand for nothing. So you can't say one day we're going to get you cleaner 3 times faster, and the next day we're going to soak your clothes this way. I would say people are going to turn you off, and that's what's starting to happen. Right. And even on the extreme side of either side of the equation, where he goes, we're almost at the numbed effect now, and where nothing matters anymore, and that's what happens. Your voice becomes irrelevant.